Welcome to this video about talent. Suppose there would be an apple tree that from now on decides to produce cherries. It would be a ridiculous idea. The tree would have a very hard time and we would all advise the tree to immediately go back to producing apples. So what do we do to our own true nature when we decide to try to achieve something else than what we do spontaneously? Deny our own nature? Do what you're good at, and that will be the best thing that you have to offer. The problem is, we find that hard to believe, and sometimes we overlook what we are good at. We tend to believe in people having more or less talent. And then we are afraid of not having enough ourselves to be outstanding. And then we start working, probably producing poor cherries instead of nice apples. Recognizing and knowing your talent gives you the opportunity to apply it consciously and to search for jobs and roles that suit your talent. To shape these roles and make them yours. This is not always easy. Sometimes people expect you to be fitting in, and you do the contrary. Because you know what you are good at. You can deliver more than the people that you work together with can think of. Not because they are narrow-minded, but because you are the only one to know your talent. Talent, in my definition, is not a combination of all the things that you are good at, but the one thing that you are an expert at, a natural. In fact, you could say, I am my talent, rather than I have my talent. So you can think of your talent as being something bigger than your profession. In your profession you fulfill a role, and that gives you the chance to express your talent. So you are your talent for a lifetime, and you are good at it as you are. No effort needs to be done. But yet, by recognizing it, you can start to refine it and magnify the working of it throughout your lifetime. This video teaches you to recognize your talent. Here are some clues to give you a direction. First of all, you have a radar for situations needing your talent. You feel somebody's need and you almost automatically express your talent and fill the gap. Then, talent is something spontaneous and you do it all the time. And doing it, you might consider it normal or obvious, and you think this is so easy, everybody can do it. But that is not true. Other people want to be with you exactly because of your talent. Now finally, talent is addressed to the other. It's not something that you just have for yourself. It is in the relation that you perform your talent. The next minutes of the video we will do a few exercises to find out or come closer to your talent. At some moments I will ask you to put the video on pause and write down the answer to the question first. You start with drawing a big triangle, like a tent, and on top you put a big flag. Now you concentrate on situations in everyday life, from long ago, from the recent past, anything that pops up. Look at yourself in the situation and look what you are good at. Think of moments that you are in a flow, where things went fine. What were you doing at those moments? Write down the skills that are related to it and don't be modest. Put the video on pause and write down what you are good at. The more, the better. After having done this, you encircle 3 of your skills. Just pick the ones that you like best, the ones that pop up first. And don't go in discussion with yourself, do it quickly. Now I want you to go back to your childhood, being approximately 7 years old. Take some time to go back to that period and see yourself playing with other kids. Inside, outside, with a few, with a lot. Just look at how it was. And when you've seen yourself back at that time, answer the question, what kind of playing did you like best? Pause the video to stay a while in that period, long enough to see what you did, and then write down the answers. Then come back to your present day life and think of a situation where you got irritated, where you couldn't do what you wanted to. There, you could not live your talent and that frustrated you. What was it that got being frustrated? Put the video on pause to think of one or two clearly irritating situations. You could not stand it. Write down what it was that got frustrated. The last question is about what you wish to somebody else. Recall a situation where you had a strong feeling of granting something to someone, wishing to help somebody out, doing something for that person. What was it that you granted that person? And write down the answer. Now stop the video to overlook the things you wrote down so far. This is telling you something about your natural being or your talent. Take a few minutes to look at this before continuing. The last thing I want you to do is listen to two versions of a phrase that I'm going to say and that you finish for yourself. Do not think about it, but listen to what comes up spontaneously and write this down. So here we go. Close your eyes, listen to what comes up and finish this phrase. I am a natural, or my talent is, I am a natural, or my talent is. Write down what got into your head first. And thank you for watching this video.